Hey guys, this is just a quick update letting you know we have a giveaway currently going on and you can enter as many times as you like during this month. So that means you can comment on as many videos as you like. All you've got to do to enter is be subscribed, leave a like and comment answering the question of the video. And for a further entry, check out Chimera's Facebook page in the link in the description. What's going on, Pokemon collectors? So it's that time of week again where we take a look at the Pokemon news. Now today we've got quite a few topics to talk about, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've got some. It looks like now we've got all of the new GX cards revealed for Sun and Moon Guardians Rising.
I'm excited.
So we're going to go through a lot of those. We're going to go through the new ones and a few of the new cards today. But if you do want to check out any more of our videos, make sure you go into the previous video section in the description and check out our playlist. Alright, so first up we have this card called Aqua Patch. Now, I know this is probably not the one you're most excited about if you're a collector, but if you're a player, this is really, really cool. So, Aqua Patch from Sun and Moon 2, I'll let Chloe read about it.
It's revealed in a video today. It's Dark Patch, but for water Pokemon. That's quite interesting. SM2 will be released in Japan next Friday, and in America as Guardians Rising on May 5th. Aqua Patch Trainer Item. Attach a basic water energy card from your discard pile to one of your benched water Pokemon. You may play as many item cards, blah, blah, blah.
So it's really, really cool. Like, if you like to play things like Lapras, any water type deck, so even Primarina, it increases Primarina's damage.
Well, it gets an extra, it essentially allows you to add 2 energy in one go, rather
and
you know,
if you get a max elixir, it's really, really fast. So I think that's going to be very interesting. So I would suggest you go and pick up cards like Lapras, Primarina, things like that from Sun and Moon now while they're really cheap.
Oh, definitely, before people twig on that they're really useful and
start
building decks.
Let's have a look at this one first. So we've got the Alolan Vulpix.
It's so cute.
Let's have a look at the card image, if we can get it up. There we go. That's so nice, isn't it? That's so nice.
It's really nice. I love it.
That's actually really cute. So
cute.
Sun and Moon 2 Guardians Rising, Alolan Vulpix, Water type, 60 hit points, basic Pokemon. His first attack is for nothing.
That's awesome.
Guidance, search your deck for up to 2 Pokemon, reveal them and put them into your hand. That's awesome.
That's immense.
I know.
That's like crazy.
I know. That is really crazy. Yeah.
I'm not keen on this little logo they've done. Why haven't they just left it blank? I think it's a bit weird. I think that's a bit strange.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? They've done almost like a blurred out energy symbol.
Honestly, that card's amazing though. That looks absolutely amazing.
We need to build a deck around the back. That's
immense. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it? I already wanted to build Primarina, so
and then for 2 energies, it knows Snow Ice, which does 20 damage. So that's not that great. But,
but you're not going to use it for that, are you?
No,
alright, so let's look at the...
What was the retreat on that one?
I'm not actually sure.
That'd be interesting to know, because obviously if it's free retreat, it's even better.
Retreat 1, so...
Well, that's still not bad though.
No,
like,
yeah,
you can get all those
really
Pokemons out with it and then put 1 energy on it to get it back.
So let's have a look at its elder sibling, Alolan Ninetales GX. Now I can't actually wait until we get a hyper rare version of that. Like, it's gonna look. I hope they do it justice. Like, but I think it's gonna look really cool, isn't it?
It's reminding me a lot of the Primarina card. I think because of the
colour scheme.
Blue again. Yeah,
it's very icy, isn't it?
Okay, so as predicted, Alolan Ninetales GX will be in SM2. Blah blah blah. Alolan Ninetales GX, Water type, HP 210. That's not bad. Stage 1 evolves from Alolan Vulpix. For 2 energy, it knows Ice Blade, which does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon.
Okay, so does that say it's splashable? Yeah, so you can hit the bench with that basically, which is really cool. I'm actually really...
Why does it say that?
Well, basically, it says damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, so I'm guessing it means in the active slot or on the bench, because then it's then gone on to say don't apply weakness and resistance to the bench Pokemon.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. Okay, and then for 3 energy, it knows Blizzard Edge, which does 160 damage, but you have to discard 2 energy attached to the Pokemon.
I don't really like that. I don't think that's that good.
But I suppose if you're using that blue badge thing, whatever it was called, even though you're discarding 2...
The patch.
Yeah, the patch thing. Even though you're discarding 2, essentially every turn you could be putting 2 on. Obviously only to a limit because you're only going to have a maximum of 4 in there.
Yeah, but I still don't think...
that could kind of counter it a little bit.
I don't think that's good enough. Let's have a look at its GX attack.
Really that much.
So, Clear Gate GX. Move all damage counters from this Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon. Now, that is cool. I have to say that's really cool. Let's say if you're playing against like an EX with 180 and this has got like 190 damage, you're essentially taking the knockout. It is cool.
It's not like anything crazy, considering it's that Blizzard Edge for 160 damage. Obviously, it's going to take a lot of resetting up. Like, if you haven't got that, was it a Aqua Patch? Was it a patch? If you've got that in your hand, that's going to make it a bit easier. But you might not always have it, and even that 160 damage, it's going to be a 2-shot, not a 1, majority of the time anyway. So
yeah, I think that's the thing.
That was immense.
Yeah, the Alolan Vulpix was really cool. I think this is all of the cards now that have been revealed, so we'll just go over them again because it was quite a while ago. But we had the Wishy Washy GX as well. Which,
that's nice.
Yeah, it's really cool. Of course, the question of the video for a news video is, what's your favourite card or what's your favourite product?
What's your favourite, James?
I don't know yet, but with the water guns for 1 water energy, and then it's got an absolutely mammoth attack for 3 water and 2 colourless. Micro Burst Vortex, 120 damage, discard a special energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. It is cool, but it's a very, very heavy attack.
Yeah, like 5 energy for that, that's a lot.
Same 5 energy again for its GX attack, Blue Surge GX, 220 damage. Move all energy attached to this Pokemon to your benched Pokemon any way you like. It's quite cool, but again, it's very, very heavy, isn't it?
It's quite cool that you can do that moving of energy, because if it, like, essentially, if you only wanted to use it once and then just get rid of it, you're not just wasting all those energies, but I don't really see why you would.
What I will say is really cool is that how it's got its like pre-evolution form or whatever you want to call it. Like,
I love it.
That's really cool. All right, so these were the ones that got revealed the other day. So I don't actually know how to pronounce this, but it's Como GX, I'm guessing. 200, yeah, maybe. Anyway, Dragon type, 240 hit points, stage 2 evolves from Hakumo. For 1 colourless, it does Adamantine Press, 30 damage. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage. So again, for 1 energy, that was very, very cool. For, what does that say? 1 lightning, 1 fighting, and 2 colourless. Shred, 130 damage. This attack's damage isn't affected by any effects of your opponent's active Pokemon, so that's pretty cool.
And then for the same amount, the other 4, Fierce Uppercut GX, 240 damage, and again, you can't use more than 2.
So a lot of GXs that will knock them out one shot. Apart from, I think, the starters, they're 250, apart from Decidueye. Just trying to think, Solgaleo and Lunala. No, Lunala's 240, I think Solgaleo is 250. Yeah, so that's going to knock out a hell of a lot of. It'll knock out a lot, wearing it really well. I don't know. There was the next one.
Summer 2007 Island Guardians.
So this will be coming out in the summer in 2017, of course. Tapu Koko GX. I'm really excited about this. Really, really excited about this card.
It's awesome.
It's a bit low at 170. It's kind of like EX level. Weaker than some EXs anyway, like in general. But it has a really interesting ability. It's called, first of all, basic lightning type, 170 hit points. Ability, Aero Trail. Once during your turn before you attack, when you play this card from your hand onto your bench, you may move any number of lightning energy attached to your Pokemon to this Pokemon. If you move any energy this way, switch to this Pokemon with your active Pokemon. So it is very cool.
That's awesome, yeah, I like that.
I think a lot of people have been talking about trying to use it in Raikou and things like that, but I think, and combining it with Max Potions, but I think that's very... It is usable, but it's difficult. Like, you're going to be moving around a lot of energy. And
it's going to take a lot of setup.
It's going to be a bit clunky, I think, using like Raikou, Max Potions.
Deck and a lot to think about. And
yeah, I think it may just be a bit clunky. But if you manage
to get it working well, it'd be epic.
So once during your turn, when you play this card from your hand onto your bench, you may move any number of... So you can only move it to your... Tapu Koko GX. I was thinking you could move it from like one Raikou to another, but it's just from like...
and as soon as you do it, it makes it your active Pokemon.
So it is cool, and I'm definitely going to try it out, especially with that new stadium coming out. That's going to make lightning types and grass types a bit beefier. I think this is the same thing, but obviously, of course, we've got this shiny Tapu Koko Holo.
Beautiful.
Which looks absolutely awesome. I really hope what would be awesome, I think, is if that... We have the hyper rares and stuff like that, but in certain sets we have ultra rares where the Pokemon are just like a holographic, but shiny. So you know how in Plasma Storm we've got shiny Blastoise and shiny Charizard.
Yeah.
How cool would that be if we did that in these sets? So like the ultra rare would be shiny Tapu Koko.
Definitely. Do you know what's also awesome with this? I was just reading a bit about does 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. I'm pointing like people can actually see what I'm pointing at. But what was the deck I was playing against the other day in which he kept... Like, I'd be like 10 damage away from knocking him out and he'd just retreat it.
Oh, was it Beedrill and Beedrill and Lurantis?
Yeah, and obviously that could potentially, if they've got 3 GXs on their bench, all with like 10 damage left on them, you're going to literally knock them all out in one.
It's pretty cool.
I like that. That could potentially be a counter for that.
And of course, these are the Japanese designs of the box. We looked at these quite some time ago, but still really cool. I can't wait to see what this looks like.
I really like that one. That one's definitely my favourite.
Obviously, we've got these have been revealed quite a while ago now, but these will be in our Guardians Rising set. So we have Turtonator. I already said that wrong. GX.
Turntonator. I always want to say Turdinator.
But it's
Turdinator.
It's 190 hit points.
Kills your toilets in one.
And then we've got the Tapu Koko, which you nerd.
I think I'm so funny, and I'm really not.
And then, of course, the money card, which is going to be Tapu Lele GX. That's going to be very expensive. What I would suggest you do with this card is, it won't be that expensive while Shaymin's still around, but when Shaymin goes, if it does go, I would definitely say to you guys, you need to keep a box of this sealed if you can, or just some packs, because I do think it will increase when Shaymin goes down. And then, of course, we have Lycanroc GX. It's Midnight Form, which is probably my favourite out of them. It's going to look really cool.
Look at those eyes and those claws.
One thing that's going to be a shame is that because we got the original Lycanroc as a promo, didn't we? I wanted to see a full art version of that one.
But we probably won't.
But we probably won't because it's a promo. But we will probably see a full art version of this one, I think.
But often when they do one box or something, they often then do another box of it.
That's true.
So you never know, we might get a full art in another box.
Hopefully, let's hope so anyway, because I think it would be nice to have both of them in a full art and not just one, but that's never the way Pokemon do it. I think that's all we had to really talk about today.
What was your favourite card of everything?
This is new and it's awesome, and I really do hope that they make a full art version of it or a hyper rare version. Like really, really hope they do.
It would be epic, yeah.
What about you?
I'm kind of joined this in terms of, well, okay, I've got like three. This Alolan Ninetales in terms of how pretty it is, but then the Alolan Vulpix in terms of just how epic it is to play with, like for setting up.
It's awesome.
But the Tapus are just amazing in terms of playability.
Yeah,
I just love it all.
Yeah, actually, I want to revise my thing. I actually think the Alolan Vulpix was awesome.
Too late.
So that's the question of the video, guys. What is your favourite part? Like, what was your favourite card that we showed today? I think this is going to be all the GXs. The only one we haven't gone over already is going to be Sylveon GX, which we have looked at previously. So go and check out our news video playlist, and you can see that. It'll be in the thumbnail, no doubt. Check that out. We described it all and talked about it, didn't we? Yeah. The card.
Oh,
you'll know
which. Sorry.
All right, guys. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you later.
Thanks, mate.